What is up, guys? Marv here, and welcome to my WCPW Loaded Results and Review. In this video, I will be covering the episode of August 17th, 2017. Today is currently August 19th, so I'm a bit late on this, but still, better late than never, right? Overall, it was actually a pretty damn good show, a pretty good go-home show for WCPW Stacked, which is on the 22nd, which is on Tuesday, so it will be streaming live on What Culture Extra for only $6.99, or on the Fight TV app, which you can get on your mobile phone. I'm not good at advertising, am I? Anyway, the show, WCPW, good stuff. Let's get straight to it. So the show kicked off with Joe Hendry, taking the day off. He was out there bullying Adam Cleary, and he says he proudly defended the WCPW title. What a cock. And yeah, and later, no, actually I'll get to that later. But yeah, Joe Hendry was taking the day off because he felt, I don't know. Then we have the return of Martin Kirby, who demands to be added as an entry to the Magnificent Seven ladder match that's taking place, later in the night. So before that, it was Primate versus Rampage versus Drake versus Gabriel Kidd versus Jay Leto versus El Ligero for the Magnificent Seven briefcase. And Martin Kirby said he wants to be added to the match as well. WCPW General Manager Plumpy, who he may or may not be called Plumpy after SummerSlam, we'll see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he says, it is called the Magnificent Seven ladder match, so why not have 7 people? So he had a contract. All Mark Kirby had to do was sign it, and then boom, he's in the match. And out comes Alex Gracie to attack Martin Kirby from behind. He corners Plumpy, and then he signs the contract himself. So that means Alex Gracie takes Martin Kirby's spot in the Magnificent Seven ladder match. Up next, we had Marty Scurll versus Ricochet. This is probably the match of the night. This or either the Magnificent Seven ladder match. It was a really great match. The strikes were great. The grappling, everything. The combination. It had such great momentum. It was just great. It was entertaining. I was really hooked into the match. It was back and forth. Marty Scurll obviously was showing frustration, from his last week's WCPW title challenge. And like I said, pretty damn good match. The match ended after Marty Scurll, he broke Ricochet's fingers and then rolled him up in a crucifix pin. 1, 2, 3, Marty Scurll is victorious, and maybe he can get WCPW title shot in the future. Up next, it's War Machine versus Moose and Slater. Yeah, you're probably wondering, where's Johnny Moss? I'm wondering the same thing, actually, because he came back from injury, right? I'm pretty sure he did come back from injury one day. And but yeah, instead of Moss, we had Moose. So I guess, sounds similar. Might as well Moss and Slater, Moose and Slater. Why not have a lot of people chanting Moose? And then they had something funny in the back. In the back of Liam Slater's back, he had the word Moose written, and then he was number 93. The number 93. So I guess, represent Moose used to be a football player, an American football player, and he had number 93 in his jersey. So what Moose did is that he wrote Liam on his back, and then wrote 69. And I don't think Liam Slater ever played American football. So what could 69 mean? Before the match officially began, War Machine proposed an idea that if Moose and Slater can, impress them enough, they will give them a future tag team title shot. Only if they play under War Machine rules, which means no rules, no DQ, mayhem everywhere. Everyone beat the crap out of each other. So it was a hard-hitting match. Really, it was great. It was fun. It ended after War Machine hit the double team power slam on Liam Slater. So 1, 2, 3, War Machine win. They win the match. And finally, it's a Magnificent Seven ladder match. It is Alex Gracie versus Drake versus Rampage versus Primate versus Gabriel Kidd versus Jay Leto versus El Ligero for the Magnificent Seven briefcase. I memorized all the names. Are you not impressed? El Ligero was the primary target. He was literally in the center of everything, and just everyone looking at him. Let's beat the crap out of this guy. Why not? He's a dick. it had really great spots. For one, it had Gabriel Kidd suplex El Ligero off the ladder outside onto not only all the wrestlers, but some staff members as well. The crew, the security guards. I guess they had the work crew on their back, and yeah, and you also had Drake doing doing a springboard senton bomb on top of Jay Lethal, who was on top of a ladder, leaning on another ladder. And then El Ligero introduced thumbtacks to the match, which, that always goes well for people. Ligero was trying his hardest to knock Gabriel Kidd into... Was it Gabriel Kidd who was trying to knock into the... Yeah, he was. Ligero was trying really hard to knock Gabriel Kidd into those thumbtacks, but it ended up backfiring after Primate caught El Ligero and suplexed him right on top of the friggin' thumbtacks, and that had to hurt. And... yeah, and not only that, Primate also speared, he didn't spear, but he did some sort of like a spine buster on Rampage through a wooden table, and it was a thick table too. And then Alex Gracie comes out of nowhere and he just strikes Primate with nunchucks. Everyone knows how much that hurts. I know how much it hurts. And while Gabriel Kidd was trying to climb for the briefcase, Alex Gracie hits Gabriel Kidd with the nunchucks. Gabriel Kidd falls back onto the thumbtacks. So imagine all the momentum just falling on top of the impact. He was on top of the ladder. He fell from the top all the way to the bottom of the ring and then landed on the thumbtacks. That hurt, definitely. And then Alex Gracie saw this as an opportunity to climb the ladder, retrieve the briefcase, and as he was doing that, Martin Kirby comes out. He beats the crap out of Alex Gracie for taking a spot in the Magnificent 7 ladder match. But then while everyone is down, while everyone is out, El Ligero sneaks in, climbs the ladder, retrieves the briefcase. So in the end, El Ligero is the winner of the Magnificent 7 ladder match. Yeah, like I said, it was a very good match. It's really hard to choose which match was better, that Magnificent 7 ladder match or Ricochet versus Marty Scurll. But anyway, still a good night of wrestling. It was really great. And then right at the end of the show, Joe Hendry cut a promo saying at the Stacked pre-show, he's having a prestigious invitation, which means we might get a new member of the Prestige. Ooh, who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be me? It could be me. It's probably not me. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna see a new member joining the Prestige on Tuesday. So I'm excited to see who it is. And yeah. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. What do you guys think of WCPW Loaded? Tell me in the comments below. Are you excited for Stacked? Tell me in the comments below. Any support such as liking, sharing, and subscribing is greatly appreciated. All my social media links are down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.